review, but it's more for you all to listen and get your own idea of this situation on how myself, let me scoot back a little bit. Coach DP, which I am the commissioner now and the athletic director of Fairfield Youth Organization. This is Miss Shandi Kendall. She's the president. Now, I'm going to give y'all a little brief education on this young lady that's next to me. The reason all this is going on, before I get into why we are here, because she is a Fairfield native. Let's get that understood. I'm not from Fairfield, but I have a big love for kids. So therefore, I seen the city was struggling. I didn't mind doing what I'm doing right now. Now, the reason why we in the situation we in, because I was asked to come over to Fairfield. I was coaching baseball over there in Titusville. Fairfield had an issue going on. We didn't know anything about it until we got over there. Now, I'm going to get to that. Now, in the mix of us coming over there playing baseball against Fairfield, my son hurt himself. Of course, we know when a parent get mad, get upset, what they want to do next. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but we all know what that means. All right. So now I got this young guy to come to me and say, basically, bro, I need you to come help me out. He asked me to be the assistant commissioner of this program, which is Fairfield. I was told that a certain individual did not want to run football. He only cared about baseball. So this guy was telling me, hey, I need your help because I see you know some things. So cool. I started helping the young man. I asked the guy, basically, do you have all your information up to par? You got registration forms. Have you did your insurance? Have you got kids to pay their registration? Have you paid your league fee? What league we in? I was told we couldn't get in a certain league because of those two individuals. All right. So moving forward. Now he tells me he paid, I think it was $200. All right. So we had a couple of bucket drops. Now I got the parents on the 12U because at the time he was the 12U head coach. The 12U coach parents was like, we ain't got no money. Why y'all ain't got no money? Y'all be doing bucket drop. One individual, which is a parent, basically told me, I know for a fact we had $2,200 because I counted it. Me and this young lady right here was talking to this guy on the phone, the guy that took the money. He said he had to handle some personal stuff at the house. All right. So me being who I am, I didn't want it to get out, make the program look bad. I said, well, I take over. I got it. So I was basically doing everything anyway. But then when the parents started to, hey, we need to do something to this dude. We need to press charges. Bro, you got to go. So I moved them out the way, you know what I'm saying, just to, calm things down. Because all these parents now basically investing their time in. Nobody paid registration yet. All right. So this is what we get to where we at now. We come to the park one day to practice. Now, I got a team full of 10U. Y'all remember now I said my son got hurt. My son did not play. So now, because let me address that too, because I'm hearing that people saying that my son played. My son did not play for me. He did not play that year. His knee was tore up. Sorry. So that's a lie if you heard that part. Now, when we get over there to the field this particular day, the police out there, Fairfield, sheriffs and all, we could not go on the field. I'm asking the guy, I'm mad because I'm on the same page as these other guys, the ones that supposed to be the leaders, the two. So I'm like, what's going on? So some told me, hey, dude, you got to turn that business sense on. So I asked questions. That ain't did what they supposed to do. Paperwork. This Fairfield native right here went down there to see what we need to do. Because she was told out there on the field that certain individual cannot be over it. All right. We don't know why. We don't know what's going on. So then he come alive. The man go live, bash the mail. Talked about him bad. Me and her.
He shared a photo of the meal.
Oh, he showed her.
Yeah, he showed a photo of the meal and trashed him real bad.
Okay.
And then they went live on Fairfield police officers.
Right.
And,
see, I don't know about the issue.
That's what did it.
Okay. So basically, me and her, we was like, hey, you know, we got the kids back on the field. Do your paperwork. Do everything you need to do to get your part back. We constantly telling him this. So when he put the live up there, well, the photo up there, then they went live. We told him to take it down. He said he was mad at me because I'm telling him to tuck his nuts. It's not telling you to tuck your nuts. I'm looking at you, the leader of this program, you the commissioner. Your wife is, you know, I guess your president or whatever you want to call her. Y'all in some important positions. Take it down. She said it as well. I ain't taking my nuts. I ain't doing this and that. You got the wrong mind frame about it.
So that's when I went in and I told him, I said, well, you know, you put that post up for everybody to see, but you was wrong because you didn't handle your business the way you were supposed to handle your business and get insurance on the kids.
Right.
So you wasn't right. You know, you wrong on that level. So take it down because you weren't right. You can't go bash somebody and you wrong.
Especially somebody you need. Let's keep that 1,000. Especially somebody you need. In order for you to be on a field in Fairfield, you got to get the okay. It's just that simple. But you bashing the person that can tell you no. So you know what we was told? He can't run nothing. He can't be over nothing. You know what I said? Can he still what?
Coach.
Can he still coach?
We said because we kind of like, we understand how he feel. You understand what I'm saying? They was like, he can still coach. But if we find out that he's running anything, him, his wife, or anybody affiliated with him, we gonna come and shut it down.
We're gonna shut it down. That's what they told us. So, you know, I'm thinking about all our kids.
So how you gonna get mad at us because of the actions that you chose to do?
Right.
And then when it was the opportunity presented itself for you to go back and fix it, that's an autocorrect.
You don't want to tuck your nuts.
You didn't want to do it.
So you mad at me. Now we snakes.
No, we're not.
No, we're not the snakes.
No. And then not only that, we still tried to come together. But y'all separated yourself.
Right.
And let me and I'm kind of like jumping the gun a little bit. Let me discuss this banquet because how I operate.
Hold on, don't go there yet. Hold that thought.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lead up to the banquet. Now, when I had to basically take over, and she became basically the president. Okay. We had a certain amount. I think it was $100. We only charged. The kids was gonna get 2 uniforms for $100. All right. So now that ain't, you know, that's 2 uniforms. Come on now, 2 uniforms. All right. So the 12U and the 10U got 2 uniforms. All right. Now the team was the 8U. They didn't. They only got 1 uniform. I don't know what they did. I didn't. We asked for registration to order the kids' uniforms, but did we get it?
No.
We didn't get it. So here goes the uh-oh. So now, who you think paying for to play on the football field? Right here. That's who paid to play on the football field. Okay? I didn't ask the coaches for registration. So you know what I did? I said, well, look, since y'all didn't pay registration, I gotta come out of the pan on the field. Y'all gotta at least help me with these refs. I made them do the first 2 games.
And we paid the rest.
And we did the rest. So now, here comes when we get to the banquet. Because now, I just told y'all, I didn't get nothing from the 8U. How am I stealing? I didn't get a dime from them. No decal. I ain't paint no helmets. They did everything. You know why I didn't say nothing? Because I was tired of the drama.
It was already drama.
It was so much of it because people was making it seem like we just took it. Can we take something that belonged to you?
We can't take nothing that belongs to you. If you got your name written down on the contract, Shani and DP can't come and take nothing.
Nothing.
Y'all didn't have y'all paperwork together. If you had your paperwork together, then your name would have been on there. And if we supposedly had came over there and took something from you guys, you would have had every right to slang that piece of paper in our face and say, y'all can't come over here and take nothing. We don't operate like that.
No. So that's why I'm leading up to the banquet. You know what I'm saying? So only people that was helping the park was the 10U at the time. The 10U was paying for the field. The 10U was paying for the refs. The 10U was paying for also the security.
The concession stand.
The 10U was also paying for the concession stand.
The 10U was the only one that was working the concession
The
stand.
10U mamas. But y'all want to ask
because
us,
they bashed our name so bad.
hold on, let me don't hold that thought. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, y'all. I don't want us to miss a beat. The reason I'm telling her to hold that thought because I said, hey, give me 2 people off of each pound to help in the concession stand.
Yep.
So the banquet can go for the park.
The whole park.
Okay? So now you got the 8U. The 8U calling us saying, hey, we gonna do what y'all doing.
We want to come and do the banquet.
We want to do the banquet with y'all. But you got a certain individual that detoured them from coming over doing the banquet.
So they say
We never turned the banquet down to nobody.
Never.
These are kids, man.
Kids, we would never.
All we asked was, this is what I said.
Wait. Despite what the grown folks got going on, we talking about the kids.
Right.
We even set up there and had a whole conference call from some of the 8U coaches regarding the banquet.
Yeah.
So after they said that they was gonna do what they was gonna do, they came back and said, well, we're not gonna do it because these individuals do not want to participate.
But then nobody say nothing about, I'm hearing, I had a 10U banquet with my son. My son didn't even play.
Sure did.
Okay. So did nobody say nothing about the smaller pound going to do their own?
They had their own
banquet.
They
The 12U did too.
And let me speak on that banquet. And you know what? I'm not.
We had gave them the invite. We told them, okay, well, look, this is what we need from y'all. I said, well, help pay for the concession stand. Because y'all ain't helped me pay for nothing. Y'all ain't gave me no registration. I don't even know who y'all children are.
They thought we would go flop.
That's what the problem was. I didn't know nothing about y'all kids. So if I needed to, if a kid got hurt, I didn't know who your kid was because didn't nobody do registration. All the registrations I had was 10U and 12U. That was it. And the parents that came late on the 12U, I'm gonna address that too.
And
when they came late, hold on. When they came late, their uniforms came a little later. So you know what I said? Let's give them back their money. Did we not give them back their money?
Give them back their money.
So ain't no stealing going on. Ain't no stealing. Now let's clear that up.
And I can go even a little further, but I don't because this is involving a kid that is like confidentiality regarding money and payment on their kid. But I'm not gonna even disclose that because we're not set up here to try to, put nobody in trouble, get nobody in trouble. But it was some money that was paid from a kid that was through the system, and they did not get their uniform.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So that was on the 8U.
It was on the 8U.
Oh, the kid didn't get his uniform.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It was just 8U.
See, but we didn't have nothing to do with that because let me clear that up. The kid that was on the 8U at the time, I was told he paid the guy do the same thing we do for a living. So we got a livelihood besides this, you all. So the guy basically do the same thing I do for a living. He basically deal with foster kids. He said that a kid basically was paid for. Did he tell you he didn't get a uniform? That's what he said.
I didn't see the kid.
All I seen was the kid had on some shoulder pads. But we're not here to throw shots and call nobody out, but we just clearing our name up because what's been said. Now, as far as this banquet, we gave every pound an opportunity to be a part of this. We ask every coach to, hey, get your 2 parents. Because I had my parents that was coming in. And then what they do is they try to bring up my past. They try to bring up my past and try to kill my credibility. You can keep on doing that. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me. Okay? I was basically set up, framed, and I got money off of it. My name is clear. If you knew what I do for a living, you probably would really hate me if you seen me coming to your house. You think you hate me now. But if you seen what I did for a living, you really would hate me.
Absolutely.
So this try to kill my credibility, talking about I done did this and did this.
You can't do that.
You can't do it because I wouldn't be working for the county. Oh, okay. So please stop with the, he got a charge in 2015. Did y'all pull up the charge over there at Shell's gas station? You didn't pull up that one. But you want to pull up the one that you think, people go on the tour, they're going to turn around, they don't want to come to Fairfield because of that.
And this is this the whole thing. It really has nothing. It has everything to do about who's running the program. Everybody wants a title. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not about a title. It's about what you can do to help these kids.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? There's so many kids that's getting killed out here on a daily. But when you got grown people going back and forth and acting like this makes the situation
It's no leadership.
better.
It's no leadership though. It's none.
But everybody want to run something.
When I heard that little boy,
everybody want to be in control of something. Come on, let's be real. What's the real purpose?
And I'm glad she said that because when I heard that kid got killed, I don't know if he got killed or just shot. I think he was just shot.
He got killed. They killed that kid.
Oh, they killed him.
He was 12 years old.
Okay, so I'm not sure. I could be wrong because I seen another post where a kid was paralyzed because he was shot in the back.
Okay, so that might be the same kid.
Okay, so I don't know the situation about that kid, but I didn't know the kid name. So you know what I did? I made it my duty to check on my kids. That was a scare to me. That was a worry. The kids that play for me right now, I hit all their parents. Hey, my boy, okay? That's what it is about with me. I'm not making no money off of Fairfield youth, if that's what y'all thinking.
It's free time. We really understand.
I love it, man. I love it. When I don't feel good, these kids make me keep going. I got a love for this. This ain't got nothing to do with no money, man. I ain't making no money off of this. And I hate to even put a business out there. I hate to put my business out there. I hate to roll around with a tag. Expired what? How long?
About 6 months.
6 months. I roll around with a bad light on my SUV. Almost a year.
Ain't nobody stealing though.
Ain't nobody stealing no money, man. No. Because y'all don't know what the back door, what we have to do behind the doors. We try to keep the parents away from. We just want these folks to be able to come out there, look at their children in a safe environment.
And go home.
And go home. That's it. So all this other stuff about who running it, who cares?
How long they been running it? Sometimes
it's going on 3 years.
Sometimes you got to sit down sometimes and sit back and let somebody else run it. And then see what they're doing to see what you did, what you didn't do, what you could do different.
And just keep it 1,000 with y'all. I didn't want this. I didn't want this.
But
because I'm going to tell you what happened. I told this man, I said, look, it's still yours. I just got it in my name for you.
Just go fix what you did.
Just go fix the issue.
He didn't want to do it, y'all. But see, my thing is...
They ain't telling y'all that part.
My thing is with y'all, instead of y'all hearing, both sides of the story, y'all want to jump on a bandwagon because I guess it's 200 niggas over here that don't like this one nigga over here. That's crazy. Instead of stepping to this man,
I don't need no 200.
Having a whole conversation.
I don't need no 200.
You understand what I'm saying? Hey, what happened? What's going on? How can we do this? Now that man did do it. He tried to. That's why we here now.
4th time. It's the 4th time, man.
You had one man call another man to see what we can do.
I got somebody every day saying, bro, the people you know, these individuals, I ain't gonna call nobody name, but the people you know, the kids you got, this person know kids and this person that, I'm all for it. I come to her with it. I said, hey, my boy hit me about bringing Fairfield back together. I said, what you think? I'm for it. So my issue is like, what is the problem? Oh, the problem is I'm over it. She's over it. You don't want to come over here and be under us. Well, I apologize for that. For us being who we are. We got it now. I'm sorry. The city is behind us. It is what it is. They happy with everything that we doing and how we running it. That's why some more changes finna come. You might not like it. Some of y'all might love it. Ain't nothing else I can say about that. So if you upset about that, hey, I'm sorry. But what I'm over here for, I'm over here for the kids.
And I ain't heard not one person say, can we just, let's go over here and see what we can do to help them. Y'all discussing about who running it and saying that he's not for the team, how he can be for the kids and he cheating. You don't know the background history.
I'm glad you brought that on.
You don't know.
I'm glad you brought that
going out what somebody else came and told you. Right. Last time I checked, when we had a football game, each time we was up there in that stadium, the stadium wasn't even full. So I'm trying to figure out how all y'all know that we cheated.
Remember the parents.
How y'all know we cheated?
Yep.
We had no support. So how do y'all know we was cheated? Because you wasn't there. You only going off what somebody came and told you.
What somebody told you.
Come to that person and ask that person yourself.
What happened? Because what I did was I explained this. I didn't go deep until the year that would happen with the kid on the football team. I didn't go in deep into that, but I'm gonna go into it real quick. Now, I'm gonna go with the football. Okay, you had an individual that was on the 12U, all right, when he first started. And I had another kid that was on the 12U when they first started, all right. But by the July 1st thing came into play, them kids was able to come down. I know for sure one because he came from another team with me. So now, when I talked to the parent about this other kid, his mom basically told me she didn't want her boy playing with under a certain individual because the way he carried himself. I'm not gonna go in detail about that because that's his personal stuff. But she didn't like the way he carried himself. So when she told me how old he was, I said, okay, cool. He can play on the team because it's a July 1st cutoff. All right. So fine. With him, I kept hearing from the other coaches, hey, man, he too old, bro. He too old. I'm like, well, my thing is, his mom say he this, his mom say he that. I had one kid also to lead the 12U to come to the 10U because his age. So I kind of believed it. And then that kid also was telling me, hey, I don't like how he coached. I know what it really was, but he was like, I don't like how he coached. So when that kid came over, another kid came over, it was like a domino effect. So I'm like, all right, cool. Mama gave me all the kid information. This man tell me this kid old. This man tell me this kid too old. So you know what I did? The very first game we played against West End. I held the kid out because I was unsure.
The very first game. The
very first game. Second game, we went and played against the commissioner guy that ran the league. I went to him and I said, hey, I'm hearing this kid too old. What I need to do? He said, man, she checked out everything, school records, paperwork, let him play. The woman kept fussing about her kid not playing because she paid her money, which she did. Who wouldn't fuss? So that's how I'm looking at it. That same year, you had three other programs to get boogied up with that mess. With somebody changing their kid's birth certificate. Nothing you can do about it. That's why now to this day, I make my parents turn in originals. And who make the copies?
I do.
Okay.
And then not only that, the parent, we had a meeting with all the coaches on a Zoom call. We had a meeting. The parent even got on there and said,
yeah, she got on the Zoom
that
call.
she did it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, people don't go tell their side. You know what I'm saying? But what I want y'all to do is just quit going on what other people say and come and get it from me.
And I'm approachable, man. But the thing is,
you ain't finna approach nobody wrong.
I don't like nobody. Yeah. You gonna go over here and listen to it. Then you get on social media and you bash me and not know the truth. I don't like stuff like that because it's a lot of stuff that then came to me about this certain individual that was running it.
We don't even say nothing.
We don't say nothing. I'd have been told you stealing. I'd have been told you was, you know, collecting the money and you making shirts in your house. Y'all got the whole little setup to make the shirt, so y'all just collecting. How I know that, man? Come on. You know the truth.
They all know the truth.
Come on. How I know that? Because snakes talks among snakes. Snakes talk about each other. Snakes turn around and bite each other. Why you think I want to be in cahoots with them?
And sometimes you have to step down and step back up. But going around bashing somebody's name when you already know what time it is, that's some old crazy stuff. Man. Just tell the truth. Just say, oh, I messed up. I dropped the ball. We dropped the ball. Let's just see what we can do. Stick with the program because you say you're from the city of Fairfield. You say it's all about the kids. Right. Let's make this junk work.
It's more about now who's running.
Regardless of who running it.
And then your same little entourage that you be with and you talk to.
The same one talking about you.
Same one talking about you, telling me you money hungry.
Come on now.
Come on now.
We don't talk about
But we don't get on Facebook bashing you and bad talk. Man, I don't do that. I don't even think about y'all because my life busy. I don't think about y'all, man, until y'all mention me. But that let me know right now I'm the talk. That's bad, man. Good or bad, I must be doing something right.
And guess what? Everybody that's hollering 35064, let's come together and let's go clean up the city.
And this city been struggling for a minute now.
Let's do a
so everybody be hollering from Fairfield.
Let's do a petition on that. Everybody you want to do a petition? Let's do a petition and see if we can all come together and see how we can fill up these empty buildings. Let's help the city councilman out. Come on, let's do that.
And I'm gonna address this second cheating thing, and I'm finna get off here. Now, this basketball thing. I had 22 players on a basketball team. The leader of the program at the time, the leader of the, I'm gonna say the league. He seen how many players I had. He said, "Man, look, take your 11-year-olds that's not that good." He ain't be specific. He just said, take your 11-year-olds and bring them down. So I did what I was told because I had a team full of, you know, kids on the basketball team. I basically had a football team playing basketball. That's basically what I had. It was a lot of parents complaining that their kids weren't playing. So when it was told to me, it was a good idea. Because I had one parent just stayed at me every other day when she would bring her kid early because he wasn't getting enough playing time. And I told her, I'm when I coach, I'm gonna give you the real. I ain't gonna give you that fake, especially at that 12U level. I just told her he needs some training. She said, well, can he come a little early? I don't mind. I'm here early anyway, so I don't mind training him. But when it was told to me to take the kids down to build another team, that's what I did. Oh, but when we started winning, that team was not good. I said it on my other video I done posted. That team was not good until they figured out that we can press, we can trap, and it made the kids that we played against have problems. But here we go. I'm cheating. Everybody don't like DP, so they want to go and throw that out there that he cheating. So that's what y'all trying to do, man, is
it's not gonna work. Y'all
get these people from coming over here.
You're trying to get the people from coming over there, but one thing about it, God go send his people out.
My T-ball team so big, why think we can have two teams?
We have two teams.
Come on now.
You can't.
That stuff I don't worry about y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of y'all coming over here saying, well, bro, what can we help you with?
What can we help you with? We see you over here. We from the city of Fairfield. We know you said you ain't, but Shani is from the city of Fairfield. What can we do to help you out? But now y'all want to take it upon yourself and go against one man that's standing by himself. And y'all got a whole entourage and shit.
That's just what they see me standing by myself.
Yeah, they see
but
you
know
standing.
what I'm saying?
You don't have to put it out down Front Street.
No, I don't do that. But you know what I'm saying? But it just, at the end of the day, it's sad I get more love, you know what I'm saying, outside of this youth thing. I see what it is. It's more on the youth thing. It's a whole little big old, it's a big old circle. I'm gonna say that. It's a big old circle that's just corrupt. And I'm trying to remove myself out of it. But I just find myself keep getting thrown up. They want to talk about my case. They want to talk about I'm cheating. They want to say I'm stealing. Because one individual didn't handle his business.
If we wouldn't get the results that we getting. The kids getting their uniforms. They get their uniforms on time. You know what I'm saying? We do bucket drops.
And it ain't cheap. We do albums.
We just don't post everything that we do.
Like we just had a banquet for the whole park.
The whole park.
All we asked was to what is called RSVP.
RSVP.
That's all we asked. That's all we asked for. Let us know you coming. Okay, that's it. So we charged only $50 for the cheerleaders, for the 8U. How are we stealing? Please help me understand it.